doing, man?
I'm blessed. Doing great. Life's pretty good.
Yeah, it's been a good weekend. We're feeling good because a collective dream that we all didn't know we had came true. And I am, of course, talking about Danny Trejo in Star Wars. Chapter 3 of the Book of Boba Fett, The Streets of Mos Espa. We were all delighted to see you pop up as the Rancor Keeper. Your main man, Robert Rodriguez, directing. So talk about, you've done so many fan-loved franchises. What was it like to be in Star Wars?
Well, being the first Mexican in space. Thank God, he was behind. There was, what an honor.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe it. Yeah, do you want to do it?
Yeah.
So I was able to train on it.
Yeah.
So life is pretty, it's kind of what do you call it, bucket list deal.
Yeah, yeah. And now we finally got a Danny Trejo in Star Wars action figure. Yeah. But now that we've got Danny Trejo in Star Wars, the question is, when are we getting Machete in space?
Look, we gotta keep sending Robert Rodriguez messages on Facebook.
Yeah. Everything. Yeah. Just annoy the hell out of Robert Rodriguez anywhere you can tag him and tell him that we want machete kills in space.
Yeah,
it's a mouthful, but no, you put Machete you played the character I think 8 times. What is it?
let me tell you something. What's really strange. I've been all over the world.
Yeah.
And everywhere I've been, they've asked me about Machete.
Yeah.
It's really weird. And I was in the middle of Cape Town and Johannesburg.
South Africa.
There's nothing.
Yeah.
And somebody, in Afrikaans.
Yeah.
I say, when are we going to have
Everybody wants it. To the reaches of almost space, everyone wants this movie. But what's it been like to have, I think every actor hopes to have, a Terminator, a Rambo, you have Machete and we have Machete. What's it been like to be able to return to that character throughout your career?
I think the thing that really got to me, is when after we did Machete, the first one,
Yeah.
and finished it, wrapped it, it's cool, and 4 months later, October, Halloween, and knock on my door, open my door, and this little kid. Trick or treat! Fake knives and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a jet. It's unbelievable. Batman, Superman, they got kicked to the curb.
I mean, you've made it when you're a Halloween costume, and you're such an icon and an inspiration and a hero to the Latinx culture, and man, we can't thank you enough, man.
It's like either mom or dad sat there and helped me make that little.
Yeah.
So it was just so unbelievable.
It's incredible. Yeah. Well, you mentioned Robert Rodriguez. You've worked together so many times throughout your career. Is it true that you had no idea that he was actually your second cousin?
Robert Rodriguez opened an office. In Venice. And that just reminded me. There used to be a thing, I think it was on Milton Berle years ago.
Yeah.
And if you said a certain word, they would throw a bucket of water. So I said, I don't want to.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. You can say whatever you want in here. That's what we're here for. Yeah.
But, I forgot what I was talking about.
Robert Rodriguez.
I walked into his office in Venice, because that's where they were casting. Thank you so much. That's where they were cast. And he said, "You remind me of the bad guys in my high school." I said, "I am the bad guys in here." That's what I meant.
Yeah.
He gave me a knife and said, "Learn that, you got it." And I got it. I showed up in Del Rio, Texas, and then we went to Acuña, Mexico. And when I went to Acuña, all my family from San Antonio went down to Acuña because in Mexico you're allowed to bring 2 bottles of booze back. You know? So a car of 16 can Mexican. So we were talking there on the set. My uncle goes, "Who's that?" And I said, "It's Robert Rodriguez, the Trejo." Robert. And Robert, being younger than my uncle, that was, it didn't matter if he whistled, you gotta go.
Yeah.
And walks over here and they start talking. All of a sudden, my Uncle Rudy says, "Hey, Daddy, say hi to your cousin." Oh, wow, so my part just got bigger on
And many more parts after that,
Yeah, we've done about 13 movies together.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. We got a little bit of time, so let's cut it to the crowd. I don't want to steal any more time from your questions. So, first question, take it away. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Candace.
Hi, Candace.
Hey, I work with folks who struggle with addictions, and Danny, I want to thank you and your organization for the tremendous amount of work. You all have helped tens of thousands of people who are seeking recovery, and I wanted to ask, what is the best piece of advice you've ever been given, or that you've ever given someone else who is seeking recovery?
Well, I just know when I was in prison the last time, a guy named Johnny Harris told me, "Why don't you give us a break? I mean, why don't you give yourself a break and join us?" There's programs in Narcotics Anonymous, there's Cocaine's Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous. These programs work. People have gotten sober because the first thing is like you have to admit, wait a minute, I got a problem, you know. And if you're, please don't tell me you're, no, I'm just shooting heroin. What do you call it?
Just casually.
Yeah, just casually.
Recreationally shooting heroin.
Yeah. I'm doing fentanyl casually.
Yeah.
Until I die.
Yeah.
And so it's and right now, every society that has fallen behind drugs.
Yep.
All of it. And right now we got so many different countries pumping drugs into Mexico, and Mexico transferring them over here. That's their economy.
Yeah.
And so killing our kids, killing a lot of people. I mean, in California, we've had death in juvenile hall. 12, 13, 14-year-old kids.
Yeah.
Got a hold of some marijuana faced with fentanyl. So fentanyl is just a deadly poison.
Yeah.
So where have we come to where now we're just doing fentanyl drugs?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll kill us. And the marijuana that people are smoking right now isn't the marijuana that I smoked.
Yeah.
You understand? I smoked, we used to throw seeds anywhere there was water and sunlight.
I mean, hey, you're in Denver. You're
Jimmy Crack Cola and I don't care. Rolling and smoking. I know guys that grow. They got chemicals. Oh no, put this in it to do this. So we're smoking a lot of chemicals right now. Besides just the plant, it's not even a plant anymore. It's basically a chemical. So I can't preach, don't, because everybody's got their own mind. I just say, it's funny, a friend of mine, I can't get my son to stop smoking weed. He's smoking, he's smoking weed, Wait a minute. You smoke weed. Yeah. But she always said, but I'm an adult, I go, how can you say don't smoke weed? And your son's over 18 and he smokes weed. Are you mad because he's busting into your stash? Or he's smoking more than you? And she stopped smoking weed, and because it was affecting his grades. And people say it doesn't affect my driving and it doesn't affect my grade. I'm sorry, folks. Drugs affect everything we do. Everything. When you're doing 35 miles an hour on a 65 miles an I'm sorry.
No.
But the problem, we have a major problem in this country, and it's drugs.
Yeah. Well, and you've lived it, and you've come. Everybody knows your backstory here, I'm assuming, and the way that you've turned that around and used it to kind of play those guys on screen, but then help people. It's been amazing off screen. So thank you, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question. Appreciate it. Hi.
Is it okay to lift this up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you mean the like next question, the tone, or did you mean the actual microphone?
The microphone.
Do you have another question about drugs, or?
It actually might relate to drugs. I can't do much for this one.
I have a feeling it might all relate to drugs now. Take it away, yeah.
Hi, my name's Troy. I'm a big fan of your work. I'm always thrilled whenever I see you, especially popping up in a cameo or something where I didn't expect you. My question is this: as a teacher who's taught in some really gang-dominated areas, and also too as a fellow fighter, I love Muay Thai, I love kickboxing, I love MMA. I know you use boxing to take a really negative experience and turn it into a positive one, and I mean, look at where you are now. I wonder, to me it feels like there aren't enough avenues for some of the kids that I work with to be able to do things like that anymore. We too often are defining people by their mistakes instead of by who they could be. We're not offering them ways up. We're not putting education and dollars where we need it most, and I'm wondering what your thoughts on that are, and what needs to be done so that more people can do what you did and turn a mistake into a really positive chapter of their life.
That's a great, and thanks for all the great work you do, by the way. That was a great question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. He was just asking about, you're an example of somebody who's taken kind of rough beginnings and turned it into something good through your life to help people. And there are a lot of kids that don't have those places to channel that energy. You channel into acting, you channel into all your brands and helping people.
I think like, I remember in San Quentin prison, I used to see a psychiatrist named Dr. Bergman. And he used to always say, Danny, I can't help you. And I was, what do you mean you can't help me? You're a psycho.
Psychiatrist, yeah.
If you're drinking and using drugs, I'm not even talking to you. And I always remember that. So when I got clean, I started going to church. But I knew that I had to go to a program that dealt with alcohol and drugs, not just the brain. It worked. I mean, I realized that, I constantly help people. Pray every morning. Let me do whatever I can for my fellow man.
Yeah.
And that's my way of starting my day.
Yeah.
You know, and boxing, any kind of trying to stay in shape, any kind of reading, anything that uses your mind other than, gee, I wish I was somewhere else. Gee, I wish I was. It's like that's the key.
Yeah.
Because our mind, I honestly believe, is out to get us.
Yeah, we can be our own worst enemy sometimes. Yeah.
But mine is kind of like lightened up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, and again, thank you for the great work you do. And I think you're the answer to your own question. That you're giving kids that outlet, and giving them an alternative. So thank you. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is David. Just a quick question. I was out in LA a few weeks ago. Got a chance to go to Danny Trejo's Tacos. Woo! I'm gonna bring it back here to Colorado. Any chance we could get Danny Trejo's out here?
I mean, you are expanding. You've gone international now.
Well, we're opening up one in Denver. No, in
You got people really excited for a second.
in Detroit and
Detroit.
and one in London. And I've been asked so many times when we're going to open up one in Denver.
Gotta do
so
it.
Automatic. I got to go back and talk to my business partner and say, hey, Denver looks pretty good.
There you go. Maybe you just made it happen to yourself. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Will. You were recently in Far Cry 6, you made a cameo type thing. I was wondering, do you play games yourself, or what was the experience like?
He's asking about your voice work in video games. Do you play video games?
I wish I had time. It's funny. I help raise 2 autistic kids, and they just tell me all of them get me and come in. Unbelievable. Theo, he got accepted to 8 universities. And Sam's so smart, he won't let you know it.
Yeah.
Great kid.
Yeah, amazing.
And I just think that I love taking them to movies.
Yeah.
Because they will point out stuff that you didn't even see.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll play a game if I can. I know I was in My Island or what game was I playing? I forget. Danny's Island or something.
I've been too many to remember.
What was that?
What was it? Far Cry. You've been in so many. Yeah.
All I know is I was so cute.
Thank you. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Bam. Nice to meet you, Mr. Trejo. Initially, my question was when you bring Trejo tacos here. But I've got beat to that. So my follow-up question is, what was it like doing different films, like something as high octane as Machete to stuff as more family-centric, like Spy Kids?
Woo!
Spy Kids cost everybody a lot of money. Because we were working with kids, and Alexa and Daryl were smart. They each put a cuss jar. Daryl cuss jar and Alexa cuss jar. And whoever heard you cuss, you had to put $1 in the cuss jar. I'd drop a 20 here and a 20.
You're just paying for future times.
You know what? People that say that kids shouldn't be two of the most unbelievable kids I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Alexa would do some unbelievable scene and everybody would cheer and she would go right for her baby brother. It's my turn.
Wow.
You know, just like it was her turn to
Yeah.
take care of the baby. And Daryl, you never heard his mom yelling at him or moving.
Yeah.
They were really good kids, and Daryl just had his wife just had a baby, and Alexa's got two girls, I think. They look like, remember the kids with the big eyes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that makes us all feel old. They all have kids now.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Brandon Fan 1052.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You always remember my name. Come on.
Yeah.
So, before you became the patron you are today, and earlier in your career, what was it like being Eric Estrada's bodyguard?
Whoa. What was it like being were you Eric Estrada's bodyguard?
I don't know. When was I?
The movie Guns.
Oh. Okay. I thought you meant in real life, which is totally believable.
Eric was cool. He had a tough time. We were in Molokai. It's a real small kind of island. It's not like a big island, not a lot of people, but we were filming there, and people just didn't gravitate toward him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of a loner, and I was partying.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I met this guy there, Brother Is, and he passed away, but he was beautiful. This guy was almost 500 pounds and just massive, right?
Yeah.
And he played a ukulele,
Yeah.
and it looked like I don't know, like a domino.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, he played it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Soft voice, take me back, take me back. Oh, it was a great song.
Yeah.
I just remember him. I don't know
Yeah.
what person he was. But that was a lot of fun being there, and Eric was cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for the question. Yeah. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Jeffrey, and I have a two-part for you, Danny. First part, how was it like working with Call of the Dead back in 2011 for Call of Duty? And then second part, did Treyarch let you write your own lines?
Call of the Dead, Call of Duty. Do you remember doing voice work for that game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some of them, but not, they had some script. And then what was the question?
What was the second question?
The second question was, how was it working with because there's obviously a celebrity cast.
Yeah.
How was it working with all of them in the game also?
Yeah, it was like an all-star cast in that game.
Yeah.
So how was it? Did you get to work with them, or was it very isolated? Because I know sometimes when you do voice work for games, you're just by yourself, and then
I think All-Star Cast, what was I doing? Yeah, no, because 9 times out of 10, you're the only one there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very, very rare that
You're there with
have
them.
everybody. It would take forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Grim. I was just wondering what your fondest memory was doing the Spy Kids series.
Yeah, what was your fondest memory doing Spy Kids?
The cuss jar.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah.
Working with them kids,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was just such a fun movie.
It's fun to see you do a kids movie too.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny is we did that movie 15 years ago. I
Yeah.
think. And kids, 5 and 6 years old, still come up and say, I love you, and start,
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
the old name.
Spy Kids, yeah.
Spy Kids.
It's always been fun to see you kind of pop up as the tough guy we know you as, but in kids' suffer family-friendly films like Bubble Boy. I love when you popped up in that movie. Yeah, Bubble Boy's great. Like early Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah.
I had Jake Gyllenhaal scared.
He's probably glad he had that protective bubble.
So
Yeah.
funny because he kept asking me, Danny, what would happen to me if I was in prison? You know? So I started chasing around trying to kiss him. Come here!
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Kennedy Warner.
Hi, Kennedy.
So my family and I, we love your work, and my sister, she has special needs. I was wondering if you could do your Vasquez voice from Big City Greens.
You mean, Master Rennie? Don't worry. God, I love that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's touched so many kids, because I've had kids in Vasquez.
Yeah. Is your sister here?
Um,
Oh, you're like a great big sister for getting up and asking that question for her. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Great cosplay. Yeah.
Come by, I got some pieces of Vasquez.
Yeah, come by and see Danny after. He'll be at the table. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Naomi, and I just wanted to ask, my dad is like your biggest fan ever.
Where's your dad?
He can't be here today
Well, then
because
he's not the biggest fan.
we live back in Austria, so it's real expensive.
Wait,
to
you
get
came all the way from Austria?
Well, I already live here, but my dad lives in Austria, so he can't
All
be
right,
here today.
he's
so
off the hook.
Yeah, I wanted to ask if you could just say hello, Thomas, to him, because it would mean the world to him.
Absolutely. As soon as we finish here.
Yeah, what's his name?
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it be better for her to swing by the table upstairs after?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe swing by the table after. It might be a better shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is James, and I'd like to say I really appreciate all of your work. I especially like your work on King of the Hill. My only question, did you enjoy it? You know, I really like you on there.
Yeah, I loved King of the Hill. Are you kidding? Show me pajamas if you want. You remember a little girl, was it Brittany? The little girl that passed away. She'd show up sometimes in fluffy pajamas with big shoes. Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, it was they're just a lot of fun. You just go to work for a couple of hours and, you know, it's kind of a hoot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we got a little bit of time left, a little less than 10 minutes, so we'll try and go rapid fire. Hi, what's your name?
T, and I'm wondering, what was your favorite movie to be in?
What's your favorite movie that you've been in?
I did a movie called Storks.
Storks. Have you seen Storks? You're the target demo for that movie.
Yeah, I was a Jasper, a big, funny, because in the movie, I have a line, and it's, my baby, my baby, my baby, my baby. And I happened to be driving down the street in my neighborhood, and there was an accident, bam, right in front of me, and it tipped this car over. And I ran to the door, and I couldn't open it because the car was upside down and the door was smashed. And this lady was saying, my baby, my baby, my baby. Whoa. Stupid me. I'm thinking she heard my... Forgive me, Lord.
She's a fan.
She's bleeding. I'm looking for a bed beside the water. Oh!
There's a real baby, yes.
And so I ended up pulling the baby out, and
whoa, what a
the
story.
fire department showed up and they tipped the car, pulled her out.
Oh my gosh.
And it was God was so unbelievable. I couldn't open this door, I was jamming this door. All of a sudden, big old Mexican youngster in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Says, Wait, Daddy, I got it. Whoa. You don't move the car.
What an incredible story.
I looked at him and thought, okay, I don't want to run into this guy.
Yeah.
We got the kid out and I thought, God, man, I've never forgotten that.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Well, for me to think that she would get online.
You gotta just keep Storks 8x10s on you at any time.
You're ready to pull out a pen here.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Sign in blood.
Yeah. She was okay, the baby was okay, right? Okay, good. Happy ending to the story. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Rudy.
Hi, Rudy.
Hey, so I was just curious, if you had to choose between pork, beef, chicken, or shrimp, what do you think would make the better taco?
Whoa. Or cauliflower. You should throw cauliflower in
I
there.
got a cauliflower taco it's gotten 5 yolks.
Yeah, it's award-winning. His cauliflower tacos are award-winning, which is really saying something in LA.
I love fish. And we got a Baja fish taco that you don't know whether to eat or rub it all over your body. I love tacos. I love tacos because you can cook it, put it, make them out of anything.
Yeah. That's a great question. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, what are you working for there? Yeah, all right, we'll take a couple more. How many people do we have left? 4? If we have 5 minutes, if we can go rapid fire. I hate to cut anyone off, this being the last panel of Fan Expo Denver, but we gotta get Danny out here on time, so let's go rapid fire.
My name's Steve, and love your work, but it was really cool seeing you as just you on Bear Grylls. So I was curious, what was the most difficult thing that Bear put you through?
Starting, yeah. I don't know how I did that. He told me we have 50-year-old guys that have peed, you know. I thought, well, okay, here's a 70. I was 75 when I did that. 79 now.
Are you really? Oh, God.
I hope not.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, next, rapid fire.
First off, you do not look 79.
No, agreed.
When you guys were filming Bubble Boy, what was your favorite part of the movie, and what was it like being in Niagara Falls, New York, being my hometown?
You know what? That movie was so much fun and so funny. I mean, it was just ridiculous. And Jake Gyllenhaal was amazing, you know, and I am so glad he's gotten to where he's gotten.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, because he deserved it.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Absolutely.
I did a movie with his sister after that, Maggie Gyllenhaal, and it was she was great too.
Yeah.
They both like doing a weird movie.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think he went straight from Bubble Boy to Donnie Darko, so that's true. Yeah. Thank you so much.
I know you're on a timer. I will tell you the story when we get upstairs.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, we got 2 minutes and 2 people. We can do it. Come on, rapid fire.
You were on an episode of RuPaul's Drag Race this
Yeah.
season. Did you have a favorite queen from season 15?
What?
Favorite queen from RuPaul's Drag Race?
RuPaul. Awesome.
Yeah.
So nice, unbelievable. I was talking. My daughter called while we were on a break, so I answered. What's it? Oh, what are you doing? I'm here at this show called Drag. Bah! She started screaming at me because that's her favorite show, right? And Dad, you didn't tell me you were going. You all the way. My daughter, she loves your show. Oh, maybe. He started talking.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was just all of a sudden, okay, well, lunch. Oh, sure. That's good. That's my favorite spot. So, I mean, that's how nice she is.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter got mad that I didn't invite her.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much. All right, last question, not only of this panel, but of any panel for Fan Expo Denver 2023. Take it away.
So,
birthday shout out. She's one of your biggest fans.
What's her name?
Erica.
Erica, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Erica. Happy birthday to you. All right!
I'm gonna let Danny get out of here, but I'm gonna plug. He's got Trejo's Tacos, he's got Trejo's Cantina, he's got Trejo's Coffee and Donuts, he's got Trejo's non-alcoholic spirits, and he's got Trejo's music, and he's got merch at his booth. And he's gonna be in his booth for the remainder of Fan Expo Denver, so make sure you swing by, say hi. And Fan Expo Denver, you are an amazing crowd. This is my first time doing a show, and it's been one of my favorite shows. We're all so sweet and so kind.